With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. Our starting lineups, a look at the matchups here, and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams.
Got a great guard matchup here tonight, fellas.
No doubt about it. Safe to say, we're all looking forward to this one.
Oh, I am looking forward to this one for sure, Brian. I mean, both these teams are very talented in the backcourt, and whoever wins that battle, of the backcourts, I think they win the game.
Now here's Ionescu. 6 on the shot clock. Boots over Clark. Kept alive. And Jones gets it to go.
Well, Jones has a talent for owning the boards. Here she keeps the play alive and finishes it strong.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Boston. Inside. Clark. And she banks in the layup.
I know it's fun to sit back and enjoy watching her operate. And guess what? That's what the D was doing too. Just sitting back and watching. Have to be more active.
Now here's Ionescu. The 3-ball. The 3-pointer is on target.
Can't give Ionescu any airspace from downtown. If you do, she'll torch you from there.
Outside Howard. Back to Clark. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Pass to Hole. Clark. And she's good on the 3-ball.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a 3-point contest.
Now here's Ionescu. Stewart, guarded by Howard. Now here's Ionescu. Tight defense on her. Pass to Jones. There's a screen by Cloud. 3-pointer. Jones, no good. Boston with it. Cloud picks her up. To the inside. Stolen by Jones. Here's Phoebish. 1 up, 1 down. She makes her first shot in the stand. Here's Clark. She has 5. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. Back to Clark. Over Ionescu. Rebound New York.
And former MVP Jonquel Jones made a finals appearance in her first season with the Liberty.
Yeah, and she also led the Sun to the finals while she was in Connecticut. St. Jones, she's just an ideal stretch big. 6'6", great length, about 38% from 3 over her career. If you have Jones on your team, you're going to win a lot of games.
And it's good for 2.
We've seen this before. Howard playing with some power down low. Pushes right past the contact to the bucket.
Cloud outside. Back to Ionescu. Phoebish. Back to Ionescu. The 3. Here's Stewart. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Well, for my money, Stewart, the toughest assignment in the league.
And while Brianna Stewart has a lot of years left in the tank, she's already in the GOAT conversation.
It's crazy. I mean, she's had 5 straight top 3 finishes in MVP race. She's already won every award, every title. You took in college, internationally, WNBA. She's on a path unmatched in the history of the game.
Well, New York won that 2020 lottery, and their prize, man, it was a great one. Sabrina Ionescu.
Well, she was the first piece, right? And she endured some tough times. But her talent and overall play helped attract Brianna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and other key players. Well, something that's always stood out to me about Breanna Stewart, not only her incredible skill, but she just has phenomenal handles for a player with her length.
Natasha Cloud with the block. Jones with it.
Working on Boston.
The second chance effort, and Jones with the lay-in.
Great job by Jones. So good at gaining ideal positioning and capitalizing.
Mitchell with it. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. To the middle.
The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin-Clark.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Now here's Ionescu.
Here's Cloud. Out of bounds. Liberty ball as New York keeps possession. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu.
They get it back. Phoebish.
They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Clark outside to the paint. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And just thinking about players that do it all, who would you say is the most versatile player in the league?
Alyssa Thomas, for me, she averaged 15, 10, and 8 last year. Pretty much unheard of in the W.
That was an insane year from Alyssa Thomas. I mean, she could have won MVP for sure. But I'm going to go with Nafisa Collier. I mean, she does it all. She's all WNBA in terms of defense. She's averaged 21 points a game. She can pass it. She can rebound it. I mean, just an incredible talent. Well, a 3-and-D wing. Players like Lexi Hull, so valuable here in the WNBA.
Good on the second, so she makes both.
Now Ionescu.
Cloud outside. Down low. Stewart. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
When you let Stewart get inside, you're just not going to stop her. Too much length, too much game.
Clark outside. From the arc. Rebound by Breanna Stewart.
Even without that 3 ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
And it's Boston missing.
New York leading. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
A big move in Ionescu's endless offensive arsenal, the stop and pop, getting her defenders on their heels.
Now here's Mitchell.
Kicks it out to Clark.
Pass to Hole. Back to Clark.
Boston.
Guarded by Jones. 4 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Clark.
Please, please don't take your eyes off her because she can make plays from multiple spots on the floor.
Here's Ionescu.
She's got 6. Stewart with the ball. Over Howard. Stewart with the bucket.
The mid-range jumper, something I love to see. Stewart's game is multifaceted, and I'm really not surprised to see her knock that one down.
Now here's Mitchell. Clark covered by Ionescu. Clark right side.
Boston.
It's good. And here's Stewart.
Pass to Phoebish.
Jones. Cloud outside. Outside Stewart. Off target from 3-point range. Indiana trailing. Here's Mitchell. Clark outside. From deep. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, sometimes you just want to show off your range.
I mean, we already know how good her range is, so I don't know why she's firing from that deep.
Now here's Ionescu. 6 points for her. Let's go with a three. That's a bucket, her third of the game. She shot the ball 7 times.
It's easier to find success in the pick and roll game when you have the kind of high basketball IQ Ionescu has.
Now here's Mitchell. She's covered by Cloud. Clark outside. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's Ionescu. 9 points in the game. Pass to Stewart. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Mitchell with it. Up top, Clark. Boston sets a screen. Shoots. Clark can't get it to go. Here's New York now. 3-point lead. Cloud outside. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And again, it's New York with a three.
Well, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner. It's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Now here's Clark. 10 points for her. Mitchell, she's covered by Cloud. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Cloud. Shot by Mitchell, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Ionescu outside. Back to Jones. Over Mitchell. And the Liberty getting another bucket right there.
With the remarkable combination of skills, Jones is one of the league's must-watch players.
And here's Indiana. 8-point game. Outside Howard. Back to Mitchell. Clark. Over Ionescu. Again, the miss by the Fever. Here's Febish. Hole defending. Jones misses.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Back to Clark. Takes the three. The Fever rebound. The shot by Boston, no good. Here's New York now. Now here's Cloud. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. It's hauled in by Boston. Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Clark. Pass to Hole. Now Howard, defended by Stewart. Clark with room for the basket, her 5th of the game, and she's missed 6 shots against those 5 mates. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Cloud outside. Stewart, guarded by Howard. Takes the three, and that's good. Brianna Stewart for three.
Sometimes you see players get a little bit hesitant to take that outside shot, but not Stewart. She works hard to maintain her range.
Mitchell outside. Boston sets a screen from deep. And that does it for the first quarter. Liberty out in front. They lead by 9. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Really hard work being put in from the glass by them from the get-go.
Yeah, everyone's done a great job boxing out for them here, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
Now Clark. Outside Cunningham.
Pass to Bonner. And here's Clark. 5 on the clock. Back to Bonner. Jacks up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The scouting report on Bonner is probably play off a bit, but when in rhythm, she is better as a shooter.
Here's Burke. Bonner defending. From 8. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Indiana with the ball. Trailing here by 8. Wnba Bonner on the wing.
Caitlin-Clark with the 3.
And the Fever hit again from deep.
Shows off the playmaking ability. Bonner sees things on the court that other players simply don't.
Here's Burke.
Sabali. Davis. She's covered by Cunningham.
And that one's good. Jones.
Good job to create the easy bucket.
Now here's Clark. She's tightly guarded. Bonner.
The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin-Clark.
The defense has to at least honor Bonner's outside shot. She's happy to remind them of this fact, too.
Pass to Jones. Now Johannes. Sabali the screen. To the inside. The Fever pull it in. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Bonner. That shot off. And here's Johannes. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Out of bounds. Liberty ball as New York keeps possession. The Fever making a switch here. Pass to Davis. Here's Jones. 6 to shoot. And the layup is good.
When Jones gets going like this, she seems to be everywhere at once. She can certainly overwhelm opponents.
You have to respect how John Paul Jones has continually upped her game.
Well, she never seems satisfied with her game, does she? Even after she won Most Improved Player, she just kept working to get even better. And the results speak for themselves, as she eventually won League MVP.
Sabali the screen. To the wing on the left. Here's Burke.
Guarded by Wallace.
Here's Jones. Add another one in the scoring column for her. She's 7 for 10 from the field.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
Here's Wallace.
The offensive rebound.
Dantas the screen. To the middle. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
A skilled wing. Adantis is hard to track in the pick and roll. She can do anything out of it.
Timeout called the Liberty. Well, the W is always looking at new rules and ways to make the game better. They added a reset timeout this year.
Yeah, I love it. You can use it to advance the ball. However, you can't go to the sideline to huddle.
Yeah, so it's a super short break. It keeps the game moving, and it challenges coaches in how they communicate to players.
So both teams changing it up here. Covered by Clark. Pass to Ionescu. Beyond the arc. And Clark pulls it down. The Fever trailing. Bonner outside. Dantas. Here's Burke. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Gets it to go from downtown.
A shot that looks almost automatic for Ionescu, has total confidence in her shooting ability.
Pass to Clark. Dantas the screen. And Clark gets the three.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, sure didn't take him long to go and get those 3 points back.
Cloud outside. Inside, Jones. And here's Burke. Fires for three.
Leah Boston grabs the miss. Hull with the ball.
Pass to Clark. There's the triple. The rebound by the Liberty. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Ionescu has it. Puts up a three. The rebound by Dantas.
And here's Boston.
Covered by Ionescu.
They double team Aaliyah Boston.
Dantas. Five to shoot. Bonner outside. Drains the three-pointer.
Can't lose track of Bonner on the court. She's a capable shooter from all 3 levels.
New York in the lead. Now here's Cloud. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Back to Jones. The kick out to Ionescu. The shot's good on the assist by Jonquel Jones.
It's been a great game for Ionescu so far, attacking on the offensive end and finding plenty of shots.
Dantas outside. Bonner outside. Clark.
Hull up top.
The shot. And another basket for Indiana.
A textbook feed to Hull, who was all set up, ready to shoot.
Now Burke. Pass to Jones. Ionescu. Again, Sabrina Ionescu missing. Bonner outside. Clark. Now here's Bonner. To the paint. And she floats it in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Pass to Cloud. Lays it up and banks it in.
A nice little wrinkle to her game. At 6 feet, Cloud is a big guard. Helps her inside.
Clark outside. Bonner. Here's Hull. Clark outside. Here's the three. New York with the rebound. Ionescu has it. He's against Bonner. Back to Ionescu. Jones. Can't hit that one. Pass to Clark. Bonner outside. Shoots over Jones. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Clark.
Not only is Bonner a strong shooter, she knows how to get productive. Looks for any and every scoring chance.
Now here is Ionescu. She's got 18. Offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes. So it's Indiana now. A 4-point game. Bonner outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, not too much respect shown to her by the defenders.
Ionescu outside. Picked by Jones. For three. Ionescu can't get it to go. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend. And another basket made. She scores in so many different ways. What makes Bonner a consistent scorer? If something isn't working, she can find another way to score.
Now here's Jones. 14 points for her. Pass to Ionescu. And here's Burke. Cloud. It's good from long range.
Keeping the defense honest. Cloud forces them to pay attention to her out there.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Boston outside.
Back to Bonner. Launches a three. Rebound New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Ionescu outside. Lets it go from deep.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
Right now, she needs to find another way to contribute besides shooting the basketball because she can't get anything to bounce her way this quarter.
Liberty foul. Kennedy Murray. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Hull. She's covered closely. Pass to Clark. Just 5 on the clock. Drills it from outside.
When she has the ball, Mitchell is always looking to find an open teammate. Head on a swivel.
The Liberty trail. Ionescu outside. Stewart with the screen. Ionescu misses.
You know, you watch her, you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
Now here's Clark. She's got 23. Pass to Mitchell. With the shot. Stewart grabs the miss. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ionescu outside. From past the yard. Rebounded by the Fever. Pass to Clark. Hit her leg. The officials saying it was kicked. Three-pointer, and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And a tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Fever ahead, leading by just 1, and we'll return shortly.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
And how about this? We're seeing a tremendous game from Caitlin-Clark.
I know we've said it about a million times already, but I'll say it again. She's had a great half, scored a lot of points.
And in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half she had. She can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
The Fever with the lead. Boston outside. Back to Clark. Lets the 3 fly. Hits it from 3-point range.
3 points.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Cloud. Pass to Stewart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Ionescu. Good, and Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
You gotta love Ionescu's intensity, delivering an emphatic answer.
#1 overall pick in 2016, Brianna Stewart continues to be a big-time player in the W.
Well, her transition from Connecticut to the WNBA was seamless. She won Rookie of the Year and established herself as a star right from the jump. Now, as a veteran, Stewie remains one of the most dominant players in the league.
Now here's Jones. And that misses. That would have put them up. Mitchell outside. Clark outside. And it's out of bounds to the Fever as Indiana retains possession. And we're about 1.5 minutes here into the second half. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hole. Clark. Now here's Mitchell. Buries it from 3-point range.
She can shoot off the dribble a lot, but Mitchell is also adept at shooting off the delivery. A crisp pass helps her square up.
Now here's Ionescu. She's got 21.
Come on, let's better.
Up top, Cloud. Ionescu. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
Mitchell with it. She's covered by Cloud. Clark outside. And the Fever hit again from deep.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You've got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range.
Timeout called the Liberty. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half.
Pass to Phoebish.
Back to Stewart. Here's Ionescu. Releases.
They grab their own miss.
Left side, Stewart. Cloud. And stolen by Mitchell. And here's Hole to the middle. And the basket by Howard.
The closer to the hoop, the better Howard is. Tremendous touch plus athletic ability.
Ionescu outside. Stewart with the screen. And again, it's the Liberty missing. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Clark outside. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
They've been very sound offensively in the second half.
And there's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And you kind of wonder what was one team talking about in the locker room and what was the other? Yeah, a bit of a pride at stake there, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Inside, stolen by Sabrina Ionescu. Here's Phoebish. Cole defending to stop the run. Pass to Cloud. Ionescu outside. Here's Phoebish. Cole defending. 6 on the shot clock. Cloud outside. And the 3 ball is good.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from 3-point range. Just nobody near her.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Clark. Cole. Mitchell outside. Now here's Clark. And there's the foul. It's on Boston. That is her first foul of the game. New York trailing here. Here's Ionescu. She's got 24. Jones outside. Cloud. She's covered by Mitchell. Cloud outside. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Fever. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now here's Mitchell. She's covered by Cloud. Clark outside. Back to Mitchell. Howard the screen. Indiana again missing.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. You've got to go right back to that shot.
Now here is Ionescu. Pass to Phoebish. From downtown. And Clark pulls it down. The Fever with the lead. The 3 from Kelsey Mitchell. Nailed from 3-point land.
It's important that Mitchell keeps hitting from deep because that's going to help open up the offense.
Jones outside. The pick by Jones. 3-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Cans it from downtown.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here's Clark. 32 points in the game. Mitchell a screen. Natasha Cloud with the block. And she recovers it. Down low. Sabrina Ionescu with the rebound. The trade. Mitchell grabs the board. Here's the Fever with the ball. 6-point lead. To the inside. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Ionescu has it. 27 points for her. Pass to Stewart. Back to Ionescu. Stewart with the ball. Here's Phoebish. 4 on the clock. Ionescu. Offensive rebound. Here's Burke. What a terrific move that was.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
And your
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 8. Boston sets a screen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jones.
First personal foul.
That's her first foul.
Team foul.
On defense, New York. Trailing by 4. Pass to Clark. The 3 is up. Good on the 3-point shot.
Nice ball movement from Hull. Terrific at recognizing when her teammates are open.
And the Liberty with possession here. Outside, Stewart. Phoebish. Hull defending. Back to Stewart. Shoots over Dantas. A nice shot by Stewart.
She makes it just look so easy. Stewart has as smooth of a stroke as you'll ever see.
Dantas outside. Pass to Clark. Boston sets a screen. Top of the key. And another basket for Indiana.
Well, they've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. She's provided almost all the offense.
Jones outside. Stewart. Now Ionescu. Out of bounds. Liberty ball as New York keeps possession.
Substitution for the field. Number 25, Joanna Bonner.
Jones outside. Pass to Burke. Stewart. Hull defending. From outside the arc. Sinks the triple.
Great job to find the open teammate. Stewie has very solid vision.
And here's Clark. 37 points for her. Mitchell outside. And fouled hard that time. And she'll get 2 shots at the line.
Second team foul.
She's getting her first free throw attempts of the night.
Kelsey Mitchell. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That one's off.
And even before coming to the WNBA, Kelsey Mitchell was an established star. When she finished her college career, she was second all-time in points.
And the second free throw, good. The Liberty trail. Here's Johannes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Misses the wing jumper. Outside Cunningham. Clark outside. Bonner. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Count that as her 7th field goal in 10 tries. She's shooting a nifty 70%.
Great focus from Bonner there. Got to do more than this to slow her down if you're the defense.
Here's Burke. Pass to Jones. Outside for Stewart. The basket good off the assist from Jonquel Jones.
Coach has to be furious. Obviously, a defensive lapse there. She is automatic from deep. If you leave her wide open, big mistake.
Now here's Clark. Now Mitchell fires the 3. Good on the triple.
Well, a consistent three-point shooter like Mitchell always has an answer. She goes right to the line and strikes back.
Here's Johannes. And the shot goes in.
Crisp pass into the paint.
The Fever leading. Bonner outside. Back to Clark. Shoots the 3. And the fever hit again from deep.
A multi-talented player. I like when Bonner scans the floor and finds the open teammate.
Outside Stewart. Johannes.
Pass to Jones. Over Cunningham. And the Liberty getting another bucket right there.
A versatile and athletic player with a developed perimeter game. Jones is always a threat when she's out on the court.
Now here's Bonner. She's got 18. No good on the three. And so it's New York with it. Now Johannes. Pass to Stewart. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
The third quarter comes to a close. Fever ahead. They're up by 4.
And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Here's Ionescu. Cloud outside. Pass to Burke. She tries for 3. A rebound by Dantas. Here's the Fever with the ball. A 4-point game. Cunningham with it. Sabali's there. Dantas the screen. Offensive board. Up and in on the layup.
Got to put a body on Dantas. When you don't do this, she's more than capable of grabbing offensive boards.
Cloud outside. Ionescu. Clock at 6. The 3. The rebound by Dantas.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Cloud outside. Pass to Ionescu. Shoots. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Did you see how deep that shot was? There are truly no limits to what Ionescu can do out there.
Bonner outside. Back to Clark. Dantas outside. The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin-Clark.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Cloud can't get it to go.
And here's Indiana.
They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team, Caitlin-Clark. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her. Doesn't get the second. Here's Burke. Bonner defending. That one falls.
With great size for a point, Ionescu could just bounce off contact.
Pass to Hole. Bonner. And it's out of bounds to the Fever as Indiana retains possession. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The Liberty trail. And there's the foul. It'll go on Clark. That is the first foul of the game. The Fever making a switch here.
For Indiana, Brianna Turner, Sydney Colson.
Cloud outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ionescu. And Clark pulls it down. And here's Colson. That one, no good. Great D that time from Natasha Cloud. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth. Harrison gets the bucket.
Now this is where Harrison is at her best, scoring inside. She's a 5 who plays like a 5.
Pick by Hull. Caitlin Clark with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Cloud. Back to Ionescu. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Natasha Cloud driven dimes.
Indiana with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Clark. Now Colson shoots a 3. That shot missing. Up top, Cloud. Down low, Ionescu. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
Given Ionescu's soft touch around the rim, defenses have to be extra careful about letting her inside.
Clark, covered by Ionescu. Cloud with it. Kicks it out to Sabali. Pass to Cloud to take the lead. Caitlin Clark with the board. The Fever with the lead. Now Colson. She's covered by Cloud. Here's Colson. Here's Turner. Nifty move. That one goes. Count it.
Flexing her physical attributes to complete the basket through contact. That's a heads-up play from Turner.
Brianna Turner, 1 shot.
One shot.
Now here's Gardner. Pass to Jones. Bebish. Back to Jones. Gardner with it. Shot clock at 5. Bebish. Cole defending. Here's Jones. Nice touch on the bank shot.
And Jones knows her strengths on offense. Feels out when she should look to shoot it.
To the paint. Here's Mitchell.
The shot is good on the assist from CaitlinClark.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Now here's Gardner. She's guarded closely. Pass to Jones.
Here's Febish.
Puts it up from 15.
It's hauled in by Boston.
Mitchell outside.
And here's Boston.
Clark outside. There's the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
She came out of the locker room smoking. Great second half for her so far.
Now Gardner inside. And that one's good. Burt
Plays the guard position so well. Rebecca Gardner with a crisp dish that time.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. And Brian, we've talked about this. It's going to be interesting to see the career of Rebecca Gardner unfold.
She was named to the All-Rookie team in 2022 after a great showing in her first season. She's a really talented player with a lot of room to grow.
Here's Howard. Pass to Mitchell. Howard. Back to Mitchell. To the right side. Just 4 to shoot. Connects from three-point range.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
Now here's Cloud.
The kick out to Ionescu.
This one for 3.
And there's a whistle. It's going to be on Stewart. That is her first foul of the game.
She's made an impact with the three-point shot today. And guess what? That's another big one.
Yeah, and that's where she's been getting her points. And with a couple more out there, man, we've really got a ball game on our hands.
Pass to Howard. Back to Clark. Mitchell left side. Shoots over Cloud. Shot by Mitchell, no good. The Liberty trail. Now Stewart. Screening Ionescu from outside. Howard with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Clark.
They get it again.
And good that time.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Here's Ionescu.
To the middle. Stewart with the bucket.
Proving what a selfless player she is, Ionescu is all about getting the rock to wide open teammates.
Pass to Clark. Back to Mitchell. Clark covered by Ionescu. Now here's Mitchell for 3. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Here's Cloud. No good with the layup. Mitchell with it. She's covered by Cloud. And here is Mitchell. Clark outside. To the paint. Here's Howard.
Yes, what an assist from CaitlinClark.
Yeah, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look.
Now here is Ionescu. She's covered by Clark. Screen by Stewart. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. It's hauled in by Boston.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the rock. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Now here's Cole. Howard the screen. Clark. And they double up Kelsey Mitchell. Howard with the ball. Picked up by Stewart. From 15 feet away. And there's a Fever with another bucket.
Straight cash. I like seeing Howard rise up and knock down mid-range shots.
Up top, Cloud. She's covered by Mitchell. Ionescu outside. Launches it. Tasha Howard with the rebound. Indiana with the ball. 10-point lead. This is their biggest lead. Mitchell with it. Green by Howard. Clark outside. The rebound by the Liberty. Down low. Here's Stewart. That counts. He's put up 13 shots and now has made 8 of them.
Making it look so effortless. Once Stewart gets rolling, she's like an avalanche on offense.
Now here's Mitchell. Defense right on her. Bucket is good.
I'd say that's it, guys. They're not coming back from this one.
Nope. Any chance of that happening has long since passed.
And we're still here.
New York calls timeout.
All right, listen to the New York.
Pass to Stewart. Ionescu. She's covered by Clark. Now here is Ionescu. D right on her. Looking to end her cold spell. She muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and she's on her way to the line.
That's a fiery play by Natasha Cloud. She gets the foul, but just keeps pushing and gets it to go.
At the line for your New York Liberty, Natasha Cloud, shooting one.
It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Can't argue with it. Just get the W. Get home.
Back to Mitchell. Clark, right side. Oh, up top. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. So the Fever take the win. And they came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
They really did show some mental fortitude. They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's a wrap, everyone.